Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Friday the 29th of April 2016. So in the first part of yesterday we saw the volatility kick up sufficiently that we actually didn't get any signals as the market traded back to the 18,000, which is where they wanted the market. That said, we see prices coming back below this in the afternoon, early evening, 6 o'clock. We can see the market coming back through there, and then we get the first signal of the day, a sell signal. As I've said, we're looking for the sell in May and go away, and it looks like we're on the start of it. So here we see the market trading down to the 20-point scalp, and then we see the market just touching this, not really driving through, and then the next two bars are sideways as well. We actually get a buy signal here as well, which resulted in a 22-point loss, having taken the buy side there. But this is more than made up for it, as the weakness then really drives home in the market. As prices continue to move lower there, you can see the market trading and staying below the scalp there. Sharp drop down towards it, and then through the 17,900 all the way down to 17,800 in a matter of a few minutes. I don't know the reason behind this. It doesn't really matter. As I said, the implied volatility is continuing to drive prices. So you could have actually got out down towards the bottom there just before the close there. You can see the white area then going into the grey area. But had you trailed to the overnight, which would have been an unwise thing to do, purely and simply because the spread goes from 1 point to 3 points. So from the entry price on the second trade, you can see there's the entry down to the target, and let's come back to around there. You see it's 136 points on the actual trade there. In the daily charts, we've got the market now showing that it's not going up at the moment. We can see on the overnight though prices are sideways, and again notice that there is an increase in volume on the sell side, not on the upside but always on the downside. There is a massive pressure to the downside building in this market, and it can't hold for much longer. That's a certain fact. News wise, we've got nothing to shout about today. It's all medium impact, so the market's going to have to find its own direction from whatever news source it can in order to move. So it could be a fairly quiet one, and particularly the evening session, unless of course the volatility kicks in like it did last night. So we'll wait and see how that pans out. So just be warned, no major economic news items. Fridays tend to be fairly quietish, and in particular the evening part of the session, but you'll be able to determine that by the amount of volatility you see in the first half. And speaking of volatility, 1265 up a full point from yesterday, and you can see that now starting to move up in the chart there. We're down at the record lows, and that is consistent with the big correction in the daily chart. Right, that's it for today, brief and to the point. I will see you in Mondays. Have a great weekend. As ever, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.